guys, welcome back. CFP here, and this is Survival Living. So I first want to say I first saw this article. It just came out from Dabu7, and I watched this video on this. So truck drivers are planning pretty much a strike due to lockdowns and things like that and their government in Australia. Now I do have some friends in Australia, and I do know that they're homesteaders, they're preppers, they'll be good to go. But there's a lot of people that don't plan things out. Whether you agree or disagree with the truck drivers in this, that's your beliefs, your structure, your ideas. I'm cool either way. My concern is what happens if that stuff happens here. So as Americans, most Americans, according to the polls and the news and everything else, we carry about 3 to 4 days worth of food in our home. Normal Americans. We're preppers. We're not normal. We're eccentric. We're special. We're smart. All right. People don't like preppers for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because we actually take the initiative to protect our families. Now, if something like this was to happen here in the States, are you prepared for it? They're talking about 2-3 weeks of food you need to have put back. The massive amount of people running to the store, let's say here in America, running to every store they've got to go stock up. We've got a lot of people here. I speak from experience as far as here in Florida with all the hurricanes and stuff, and I do apologize for the wind, guys. We got another bad storm coming in. This is Florida. During hurricane season, every time something fixing to happen, everybody runs to the store and there's nothing on the shelf. They clean it out. One day. Supposed to have 3 days worth of food in grocery stores. Nah. Now, when everybody's panicking and they're worried and trying to grab stuff, it's empty within a day. All right, that's just the facts. So, if a truck driver strike happened here, my apologies, we had a camera gremlin. If a truck driver strike happened here, food distribution stops. How much food do you have in your home? Are you going to be one of those that takes off running to the grocery store to try to stock up? Most people will. All right. Most people will. We as preppers, sure, there might be a couple items that, you know what, let me go ahead and run out there and, get some of this because I'm a little low in this, even though we have a lot of stuff. I've been guilty of that. I've been sitting there going, you know what, I just don't have enough potato chips because I don't stockpile potato chips. But, like when the storm was coming with the tropical depression, I didn't have no potato chips. I'm like, I wouldn't mind having potato chips while the storm rolls through. So I went to the store. It's freaking crazy. Everybody just going nuts, and it was just a tropical storm. Granted though, yeah, it looks like I have trees out here in this backyard. Most of this area around Panama City, the trees are down. It's just flat. There's nothing going to stop the wind. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about truck driver strike. Do you have food? That's why I always tell people, even $5 a week will add food to your stock. It will eventually add up. Just keep putting it back. Keep putting it back. Canned goods, dry goods, pastas, beans, rice. Having a way to cook food. Having a way to purify water. Purifying water is probably one of the very first most important things you should do. It's not that expensive. You can get a Sawyer Mini for 20 bucks. 20 bucks. Good investment. Up to 100,000 gallons of filtered water that will remove bacteria from your water so you can actually drink it. Now, there's other things you have to worry about, heavy metals, chemicals, pesticides, things like that, but there's other filters for that. But for the most part, a Sawyer Mini is a good way to go. But get food put back. You don't want to be left there. Something like this was to pop off, and I think it's going to happen August 31st. Something like this was to happen here in this country. Are you ready for it? I'm ready for it. I know there's a large community here. We have a great community of preppers right here on this channel. We're ready for it. But we're small in numbers. I forgot the actual number that they said of preppers in America. I know it's less than 20 million. I do know that. I think the number's like 13 million, the last poll I read. 13 million people at over 300 million people in the country. I don't like those odds. All right. I read the comments, well, we're just going to come to your house. Good luck. Try it. So anyway, guys, don't run and panic buy. Just go get food. $5 a week starts adding up. Now, if we know that if there was a truck driver strike here in America, yes, if we knew it was coming, like they have to the 31st, they told people it was coming. Yeah, if I was in that situation, even as a prepper, I would be taking finances. This is what I'd be doing. I'd be taking some of my finances and I'd be plugging holes, even though the shutdown will only last for, 2-3 weeks, whatever. I would be plugging holes in my preps. I'd make sure I'd be going over everything. The reason why we prep is because we don't want to do without and we want to protect our families. All right, guys. So tonight I am going to be guest speaking over there at Great Man Prepping. In the community post here on the channel, I do have a link up for that video. That's going to be tonight. But I want to get this video out to you guys. Make you think. What if that happened here? I mean, it's happening there, and I read it all the time. Well, it's not going to happen in our country. Why? Why is something bad not going to happen to our country? Why? We have the most incompetent administration ever. Everybody's self-entitled. I see it all the time. How dare you go buy all that food? You took more than your share. If you got money and commerce is open, you're entitled to buy whatever the hell you want. So it's an entitlement thing. Everybody's a victim too. Everybody's a victim. Well, you don't understand. I can't do... No, you're right. I don't understand. I bust my ass. Most of you right here on this channel, you bust your ass making sacrifices so you can prepare for your family. So when those little dipshits come rolling in, how dare you? Block them. Block them. I try to catch them early in the channel. When I'm going through all the comments, I'll find them. I'll remove them for you. But if you see them, just block them. That way you don't have to deal with them. Instead of emailing me, hey man, you need to take care of it, just block them yourself. Usually the system grabs people when they get real nasty. They use certain words and the system grabs it. By the time I go check it out, it's usually gone anyway. Just block them. Ignore the dumb ones. Do I get revved up sometimes? Yeah, I do. Sometimes it's because I need to address something, because I see the mentality of people wanting to give up. I keep seeing that. Never give up. Always plan. No one plans to fail. They fail to plan. That's a perfect statement, quote, whatever it is that you want to call them. I forgot who originally came up with it, but it is a great motto. It really is. All right, guys. Y'all take care. Speak to y'all later.